morning. Let me fix my hair for the camera. Is that better? Do I look better? I'll just put it on. That way you won't have to look at my face. What we've got here is a beautiful, crispy, red, white, and blue Roadster 3. There's the placard right there. We are seeing it's an ENB rated wing, 80 to 140 for PPG. Size 26, Ozone Roadster 3. I've been wanting to fly one of these things for several months. This is my first opportunity to get to fly one. Conditions are pretty shitty, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do anyway. We'll just make a quick lap. This will be another break-in flight. We were gonna do some training towing this morning, but the conditions are just a little bit too gnarly for towing new guys, so we're going to skip that. Have you ever taken the lines off of this thing? I wonder how come they're backwards on here. The A's are hooked on backwards. The lines. You got the center line hooked on this side and the outside line hooked on this side. Or actually, no, we've got a tangle here, it looks like. Let me kite the wing and spread it out nice. Yeah, okay, we're tangled. That's what's going on. This side actually looks okay, I think. But this side, we've got... Now it's the way it's supposed to look. Okay, we had a little riser pass-through going on there. That's why we do a pre-flight inspection, so we can find the little stuff like that. Leg, chest, chin. I've already done a pre-flight on the motor because this is my second flight today. And this is more or less going to be a cold crank on the new Silent. This is my new motor, by the way. All right, see if I can do it again. When you have a big old mullet, you got to be careful not to grab your hair when you pull start it because it hurts real bad. Alrighty, here we go. Clip. Why ain't it cranking? Let's give it a little bit of gas. Let's see if that helps. Nope, I'm not going to kill myself over it. Oh no, I probably just need to prime it a little bit is what my guess is. I should have done it before I clipped in. That's where I screwed up. Let's see. Plug's good, electric's good. Just give it a little squirt of gas in there, and then we're gonna see if that does it. And then I'm gonna give it a crack of the throttle and clip. There we go. Better. It all seems to be working. Man, at the trim range on this thing, that's pretty impressive. I've never seen an Ozone have that much trim range. All right, let's see what's coming. Bunch of crosswind, BS, pretty strong and thermally, but I believe I could kite it. Let's kite it, see what we're cooking with. Get that out the way. Whoa. So this is a really good opportunity to interject, like, you know, some future Kyle stuff here. What happened was the wing shot out in front of me, and it was my first time kiting it, so I didn't have the proper brake input to stop the frontal. But that's not what I want to talk about. That was just a, you know, learning the wing type deal. I mashed the kill switch really quick, and because I didn't have a clutch on this motor, the propeller stopped spinning as the lines fell down. Had I been gassing up one with a clutch and killed it, that propeller would have continued to spin and wrap those lines up as they fell down on top of me. So I just wanted to put that in there. I just made a video like a couple videos back about clutches, and I thought that this was a perfect example of, you know, why I prefer no clutch. Because when I hit the kill switch, I want things to stop. And they stopped, and I didn't have any damage. I had to pull some lines over me. You know, check it out. Saved it, and that is a reason that I don't like clutches. Take this line and pull back over my head, and this one too. If it ever falls down over your head, you don't take a step. Pull all that stuff back over the way it came. All right, we make sure that all this stuff is clear. So what had happened was, conditions are shitty, and I had a frontal, and now there's nothing. Story of my life. Where's it at? I see a gust coming across the grass at me. It should be arriving here in just a few seconds. And I'm gonna use that to give myself some room.
Wrong.
There it is, it just hit me. And it's hitting the wing. Come on. Midday conditions suck. No. Oh, that's fine. I just giving myself a little bit of room. The wind can't decide what the hell it wants to do. It's either full nuclear or screw you. Like the red line is considered neutral. I'll go 2 lines out. It was wanting to fall back down. I think that's probably just because there wasn't enough wind, but I was just toying with them just to see. It's like I was telling those guys earlier, you know, in these raunchy conditions, I'm just kiting the wing until I see something that I like. When I like it, I'll go for it. If I don't, I'm going to stop, reset. See, there's some wind right there. Let's see if I can get it cranked up and kill the wind real quick. That's what's going to happen. Good. The sky is ugly today. It is ugly, ugly, ugly. Nobody likes it when it's ugly. And I'm in a thermal, which means I'm fixing to get dumped out of it any second now. I'm just floating along. That's funny. And I'm back in it, and I'm climbing. Of course, there's a bird. Too raunchy to get a real feel for which way you point your leading edge. This way? Okay. Find that center mark. There we go. I remember back when I used riser bags. What I do, I sew them to the inside of my wing bag, or I put a carabiner on the handle and just clip them onto the carabiner so they hang in. Saves you a step and an extra piece of gear not to keep up with. I might try it again later when it's like doable. It's ugly, man. It's ugly as sin up there. I've come in on 2 approaches and just got in a thermal and was just like, oh, okay. But the wind speeds and the thermals together is what makes it kind of, yeah. Oh yeah, thanks. I'll see y'all later. Much love, Kyle out. I couldn't really get a feel for that Roadster 3. I might give it another shot later today. The conditions are just terrible outside. It's thermic, it's windy, and it's just a mix of all that put together. There's no smoothness to the air at all. It's choppy, it's thermally, it's gusty. Nothing I can't handle, but it's hard to kind of get a feel for what the wing is doing when you've got to do all these other active piloting moves. It's just like you're driving in reflexive mode. It's like saying, here, test drive this car, but all you have is like a dirt parking lot filled with rocks. Well, you can't really get all that much feel out of what you need to feel by doing that. So we're gonna go to the house and go swimming, and we're gonna do some motor hang check activities. The students didn't get to fly at all this morning. It was just strong winds aloft from the get-go. It looked like there might be a window between when the thermals kicked up and when the winds laid down, but it didn't. It just transferred straight over into nastiness. Hey, if you don't go, you don't know. And I would rather be there and say, okay, we can't do it, than to be home and say, boy, I wished we were doing it. So there's always that aspect of it. Got help, there's people here, so all is well. Everything is as it should be. It's a heat advisory today. Activities are gonna be on hold for the middle part of the day. Again, we're gonna do stuff like swim, and I'm probably gonna go back out there and mow some grass. Gonna play it like that. So bear with me, we'll be right back. You'll be right back immediately with the magic of editing. I'll snap my fingers and we'll be where we need to be, just like that. Here we are, a month later, I just walked outside. I really need my sunglasses. My eyes don't do well transitioning. Since I made this video, I've flown the Roadster a couple of times. It's a nice wing. There's nothing outwardly wrong with it. I prefer the Spider over the Roadster. They're the same wing profile. Overall, I like the characteristics of the Spider better. It doesn't want to fall down as easy. It doesn't want to shoot as much out front. And that's just the qualities you get with lighter weight fabrics on the wings. I'm a fan of them. I'm a fan of them. I like the lighter weight stuff. Lighter everything. Lighter paramotors, lighter gliders. They all have positives associated with them. There's some cons too. We'll make a video about all that. I got a tree limb hitting my whirly bird right there. Looks like it's time to cut the tree limbs. So yeah, summer's dwindling, fall's approaching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, you know what to do. Or that. Either way, don't care. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go meet some students, do some training. May go free flying today. We'll see what happens. So yeah, with that, much love guys. Kyle out.